Everyone, real quick, for the last Wooden Watch Award nominee of the year, go ahead and take a seat, put your feet up, relax, and understand that this guy is the best player in college basketball. Let me lead it off by saying Zach Edey is hands down the best player in college basketball. All right. Zach Edey is a senior center at my alma mater, Purdue University.
Alma mater.
This guy's 7'4", 300 pounds. Points per game, he's averaging 24.1, which apparently is second to what you were named, the guy that you named earlier. Rebounds per game, 11.7. That is third in the nation. Assists per game, 1.9. Field goal percentage, 62.3% from the field. That's 16th in the nation. Free throw percentage, he's shooting 71.5%. And blocks per game, 2.2, which is 23rd in the nation. Go Breezy. This guy is unstoppable. 62.3% from the field? Now, I know there's haters out there, Zach, that, you know, they say he's just a big goon.
Shout out Zach again.
Yeah, it's freaking Zach. They just say he's a big goon that shoots over everybody. If you think that, then you are not watching, once again, the best player in college basketball. This guy's footwork is outstanding. Did we all see when he took a two-step spin layup against Illinois last night? Now, how in the hell do you stop a 300-pounder that can move like that?
Seriously.
This guy gets fouled more than anyone in the league, getting hacked 9.5 times per game. Guys are literally hanging on him like monkeys in the jungle because they don't know how else to stop him from scoring an and one. Oh, and did I mention he can hit his free throws? Edey leads the league in free throw attempts. He hits them at a very solid average, once again, of 71.5%. Edey is not only the best basketball player right now, but he might very well be the best Purdue basketball player of all time. I know there's a big list, you know, John Wooden, Rick Mount, Joel Barry Carroll, and Glenn Big Dog Robinson, but he is at least in the conversation after winning last year's Player of the Year and looking for a repeat this season. Here's some stats, Cole Breezy, in case we were unaware, everyone out there. He currently is second all-time in scoring with 2,257 points, trailing Rick Mount, who has 2,323 points. That's only 66 points away from being the all-time leading scorer for Purdue.
Crazy.
Zach Edey is Purdue's all-time leading rebounder. Not surprising, but he is. 1,197 rebounds. He's also fourth all-time in blocks with 213. I mean, there's no way he's catching Joe Barry Carroll, who had 349 blocks. But a fun fact is that AJ Hammonds, he's second all-time in blocks with 343.
Really?
Yeah. How about that? Zach, we keep bringing Zach up, by the way. Zach and I used to talk with that guy regularly at the bars on campus. That guy was always getting drunk. But, you know, no wonder why Purdue basketball sucked that year. But really quick, let's just talk about the Purdue Boilers. All right. Purdue is third in the nation. They have the 8th best scoring offense. They're 14th in field goal percentage, 2nd in three-point percentage, 6th in free throw attempts per game, 5th in assists per game, and 9th in rebounds per game.
Wow.
This is an elite team with big dogs in Edey, Braden Smith, Lance Jones, and I'll even throw in Fletcher Lawyer, who had an incredible game last night, by the way. Look out for the train that's coming through on into March Madness. Doot, doot. The Boilers want redemption all the way to the championship, Cole Breezy. What do you got on the best player in college basketball, Zach Edey? What do you got, Cole Breezy?
The big man from Purdue, Zach Edey. He's going to be the first player to go back-to-back National Player of the Year awards since Ralph Sampson in 82, 83. Okay, it just doesn't happen. Okay, the fact that, you know, a lot of National Player of the Years don't come back, but, you know, Zach Edey comes back and Looks like he's going to do it again. It's not a debate. I mean, when we did this draft, I think Kevin McCullough and Hunter Dickinson were up there top 3 with him, and there's no discussion with those guys against Zach Edey. Zach Edey is the player of the year. I said this a couple of weeks ago. Zach Edey is one of 3 Division I players all time to record 2,000 career points, 1,000 rebounds, 200 blocks, and shoot 60% from the floor. I didn't know who those other 2 guys were. You want to give it a shot, Max, or you want me to give it to you? The other 2 guys that have done this in their careers. Big men from the Big East.
Can I name one from Nate? Is David Robinson on there?
David Robinson.
I knew David
Navy.
Robinson would be. He went all 4 years.
David Robinson from Navy is one of them.
Yeah,
one of them.
The Admiral.
I'm looking for a big man from the Big East.
Big man from the Big East. Damn.
Went on to coach his alma mater.
Oh, Patrick Ewing.
That's
another big name. Damn.
Zach Edey is the back-to-back player of the year. Right now, just to finish up on our Boilers talk, this is the first time Purdue has won consecutive Big Ten titles since they won 3 in a row from 94 to 96. Big dog Glenn Robinson was in there for the first one. This is also the first time a Big Ten team has won back-to-back outright Big Ten titles since Ohio State in 2006-2007.
Go Boilers!
Anything else, Max, on your Boilers and Zach Edey, the National Player of the Year?
Yes, couple things. Went to the grocery store today, wearing my Purdue hat. Lady strolls up to me. She goes, well. It's not every day that I see someone wearing a Purdue Boilers hat. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? She goes, you go to Purdue? I was like, I went to Purdue. How about you? She goes, yeah, me, my husband, and our son is graduating just this year. I go, hey, are you Purdue basketball fans? And she turns around and she goes, very. But I'll tell you, last year, my husband, he had to take a plane to come back home. He said he almost missed the plane. He said I have to reschedule my flight.
After the loss,
after the loss. Then we just said Boiler up. There's Boiler fans all over the place, by the way. It's amazing. So let me a couple of fun notes here. Purdue won a stunner last night against Illinois. That's how they won the Big Ten title for the second year in a row. They were losing 40-34 at halftime, but they came out on top. They came out of the locker room in the second half, and they just controlled the game. Okay,
nice.
Only 8 turnovers last night, Cobrizi. 8 turnovers.
Nice.
Purdue is taking care of the ball.
Yeah,
the rebound margin, okay, what happened, by the way, because I know Illinois is supposed to be like one of the top rebounding teams. Purdue had 31 rebounds, which is low for them. Illinois had 29. What the hell happened there?
Low pace of play, not a lot of possessions.
Yeah, I think so. Purdue shot 48.3% from the field, 56.3% from three-pointer.
Whoa.
Yeah. Zach Edey had 28 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Cobrizi, both of these blocks were off the backboard. And nice. I don't know if there was one block that he had where I think he blocked Terrence Shannon. Terrence Shannon off the backboard, hits off the backboard, bounces on his head, and Cobrizi, this confidence, it's not even cocky because he just knows how freaking good he is. Hits it. He bounces it off of his head, goes right to Braden Smith. Braden Smith takes it all the way down court for a Mason Gillis three-pointer. It was like I have chills just thinking about that.
Easy.
And it just how Edey walked down the court like, oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. And like, oh gosh, he's such a badass. Oh my goodness. Okay, Braden Smith. Got to bring him up real quick, everyone. 13 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals last night. He broke Purdue's all-time single-season assist record last night. Whoa. He currently has the record by 5 with 212. Okay.
Whoa.
The previous guy, forgot his name, was 207. He's gonna have Smith is gonna have. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow. I know. Braden Smith is the man. He had 2. By the way, Smith hit 2 huge 3-pointers that sealed the game last night. Cobrizi, I see a lot of shooters doing this these days. They do like the 3-pointers at their. What does that even mean?
Ice in their veins.
Ice in their veins.
Probably.
Okay,
Probably.
That's what I thought.
Everybody does it here too at the gym I work at. Fucking queefs.
Yeah. It's so funny. My wife, she actually said something really funny that I agree with her with. She's like, I hate when they do that. Like, what does that even mean? It looks like they're trying to inject heroin into their bloodstream. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, babe. Yeah.
I've never done it. I've never done it.
No, you won't see me doing that. Fletcher Loyer last night also had 16 points, 5 assists. Mason Gillis coming off the bench had 10.6 rebounds and a huge three-pointer once again that I brought up. That three-pointer is how Purdue took the lead and they controlled it after that. Purdue, oh my goodness, I'm so ecstatic about them going into this dance. Redemption is going to happen. We're going to expect big things in this tournament. I'm telling you right now.
I can't wait to see, Max. That's gonna be. I mean, that's the main. I think that's the main storyline for March Madness. Is can Purdue do what Virginia did? Virginia loses to the 16 seed UMBC, comes back the next year and wins it all. Can Purdue do that? I think that's the biggest storyline going into March Madness. We'll talk about that later, but I got my eyes on the Boilers, that's for sure, because they can win it all. I'll say it right now, they can win it all. They can win it all. I've said it. I feel like I've said that before on this podcast that they can win it all. I don't think that's breaking news for me. They'll be in that group of teams that I'll have that can cut down the nets for sure.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Boilers.